Hello, back again. Around February 2012, I'd built a rifle and rod holder cabinet. It's on my YouTube channel here. Now, since then, I decided to want to free up a little more space in my den here. And so what I did was I got rid of that cabinet, and I built this wall mount cabinet, rack actually, display rack, which takes up a lot less room and is a lot easier to dust the rifles and take what you want out of the rack. Its deepest part, it's only 8 inches out from the wall, 5 inches at the top, and it measures about 4 feet. The rifle part of it measures about 4 feet long and 3 feet high, and it'll hold. Right now, it's got 11 rifles in it, and they're all individually pocketed into the first layer of plywood at a little bit of an angle, which gives you a little bit of a display aspect. Every rifle's tipped the same way, but a little bit to the right, sort of. And what it does is it sort of gives you a nice view on them. And at the end, I added about another 2-foot section strictly for the fishing poles. That holds about a dozen rods and reels in there. It's quite, and it doesn't take up any more room. That 8 inches thick at the bottom too. All in all, it worked out pretty good. I had some leftover birch plywood out there in the shop, and like I said, I ripped that up into the appropriate strips. Matter of 3 or 4 hours, and the whole thing was done and over with. And quite a little project actually, and I'm quite pleased with the way it turned out. All I got left to do on it is there's some iron-on strips you can buy, birch edging. It just goes on the edges to hide the grain of the plywood there. And I just haven't bothered picking it up yet, but I will at some point. I can put that on anytime. Other than that, not too much new. Like I said, that did make a big difference as far as the room in here. I'm not bumping into that cabinet when I'm moving around. The only other new thing is I haven't got this out to try it out yet. It's that is a Leupold, and it's a Mark IV. It's a, what is it? I guess it's called a LRT 8.5 by 25 by 50 illuminated crosshairs, tactical mil dot, and I'm quite anxious to get that out and give it a try. I've got it mounted on that 223 Browning X-Bolt stalker, so that should be quite a little varmint rifle by when it's all set up properly. And I put the Citron on my 22 for doing some serious 22 shooting out to 100 yards, and that's a little tack driver, that is. And beside that is the 30-06, and then another 223 Savage, then just a bunch of other older stuff all along there. It all gets used. Nothing too special here really, but I use pretty well all of them at some point in time. So I guess that's pretty well it. I just wanted to update you on the new display cabinet, and so I think it's going to work out pretty fine, really. Thank you very much.